Secretary, you've made reference to Syria and the concerns that that you've expressed about Syria and their behavior in the region. The President, at one point in time, cited their legacy of misery and torture. I'd like to ask you a specific question about a Canadian citizen by the name of Mahir Ara. I know that you're obviously familiar with our treaty obligations and federal statutes against torture. The record of Syria on torture is expressed in the State Department's annual country reports, can only be described as horrific. The report references 38 varieties of torture that they utilize, particularly when they are in the process of securing information. My question is, given their record, why did the United States rendict Mahir Ara, a Canadian citizen, over his objections to Syria without informing the Canadian government?
Well, this is a case in which I think there were some concerns expressed, and some of them were frankly appropriate, not about our desire to make somebody go to a place where we thought they might be tortured. That's not the point. We absolutely try to ensure that that will not happen. But our communication with the Canadian government about this was by no means perfect. In fact, it was quite imperfect. Our efforts to untangle what happened here took some time. I think we and the Canadians do not have exactly the same understanding of what is possible in the future for Mr. Arar in terms of travel and the like. But we have told the Canadian government that we did not think that this was handled particularly well in terms of our own relationship, and that we will try to do better in the future.
You're aware of the fact that he was tortured for a year?
I'm aware of claims that were made, Congressman.
Are you aware of
I'm aware of claims
the
that were...
commission?
I'm aware of the Canadian
Inquiry Commission?
Of course, yes.
Right, by Justice O'Connor?
I'm aware of the inquiry, and as I said, we do not think that this case was handled as it should have been. We do absolutely not wish to transfer anyone to any place in which they might be tortured.
Did you rely on diplomatic assurances from Syria that he would not be tortured?
Congressman, I will get you a full accounting of this because, frankly, at this point, my own memory of some of the details of this case has faded a bit, but let me get back to you.
I'll be looking forward to that communication,
I'll be very
Madam
happy
Secretary.
to get it to you.
Thank you.
Gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Barrett.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Madam Secretary, what an honor to have you in front of the committee